This is Jazz at Lincoln Center's Let Freedom Swing, the music of Billie Holiday. Take it away, Ehud. What a little moonlight can do. On drums, this is Norman Paul Edwards Jr. On bass, Bill Crow. On guitar, Justin Poindexter. On piano, Ehud Asherie. On trumpet, Alphonso Horne. On tenor saxophone, Tivon Pennicott. And on vocals, Brianna Thomas. We thank you so much for joining us today to explore the music and life of none other than Billie Holiday. Can the band say Billie Holiday?
Billie Holiday!
Billie Holiday grew up in Baltimore, Maryland, and moved up to New York City and lived with her mom. And she started playing in clubs when she was a teenager. She eventually got discovered by a talent scout. And she said about her singing, "The whole basis of my singing is feeling. Unless I feel something, I can't sing." Brianna,
Yes.
can you tell us about what does it feel like when you hear Billie Holiday sing?
What does it feel like when I hear Billie Holiday sing? Well, when I very first heard Billie sing, I was young, and it was such a unique sound to just hear the timbre of her voice, and not only that, the way that she said her words and the sound of the feeling that she was conveying. I didn't really like it when I first heard it, but I didn't understand it. And as I grew up and I learned the pains of life, the gains of life, and the joys and triumphs, and all the things in between on an adult level. I understood Billie Holiday a little differently. But I learned to like her and to love her because, as Jake said, you can really tell that she doesn't sing a note that she doesn't feel. So listening to her, it really made me understand the meaning of what she was singing about.
Yeah. And I think when you sing, we also get a lot of feelings as well. So I was wondering if you could bring us some of those feelings on this next song.
Sure. This one is called Mean to Me.
So the band leader for some of Billie Holiday's earliest and most successful sessions was an iconic and influential pianist named Teddy Wilson. And one of our band members, Bill Crow, actually played with Teddy Wilson. Bill, can you tell us a little something about the pianist Teddy Wilson?
Well, I met Teddy when I got hired by Benny Goodman to play the tour that we did of the Soviet Union in 1962. Teddy was the piano player. And I had admired him for years, so I was thrilled to play with him. He's an elegant man with a delicious touch and wonderful swing. At the time that I was first aware of him, when I was in high school, all the piano players I knew wanted to play like either Teddy or Nat Cole. Those were the piano players that everybody admired. Art Tatum, but nobody tried to play like that. It was too hard. But Teddy had a style that was fit any kind of swing music. It was just wonderful. And he was a very good teacher. A lot of piano players that I know studied with Teddy.
Ehud, can you share with us some of that elegant Teddy Wilson piano style?
Absolutely, and elegant is the perfect word. Teddy took the stride piano style, made famous by Fats Waller and James P. Johnson, and he took it to another place. He did his own thing in the left hand, he distilled it, and then he added lines in the right hand, like that a horn might play, that a clarinet might play. So it came out sounding like this. So here would be how Fats Waller would have played it. Something like that. And Teddy might say...
Beautiful. Ehud, would you want to lead us in one of those Teddy Wilson feature songs that he would do?
Absolutely. It'd be a pleasure. Here's a tune from the 1920s called Running Wild.
Thank you, Ehud. Let's bring the rest of the band out.
Come on back.
Another important person that we should talk about if we're talking about Billie Holiday is the saxophonist Lester Young. Now, saxophonist Lester Young is one of the most important figures and most influential figures in the history of jazz. And he actually is the one who gave Billie Holiday her name Lady Day. And she in turn named him Prez, or the President, because he was a person of supreme importance. Now, she has a great quote about Prez. She says, "When Lester plays, he almost seems to be singing. One can almost hear the words." Now, Tivon, can you tell me a little bit about what you hear when you listen to Lester Young?
Absolutely. It's just that, what she said. I mean, if I hadn't heard that quote from her, that's exactly what I would say myself, is that when he plays, you can actually hear the lyrics through his tone and through the way he phrases and all that. And he was such an influential guy in the scene, just from his the vocabulary, how he would interact with people socially, and then he had kind of his own language, which transferred over to his horn as well, his own language in that way. And he just sings through his horn. That's what I think. Yeah.
Could we demonstrate on one of his tunes?
Yeah. This is Lester wrote "Lester Leaps In," and we're gonna do that now.
Yes. We have Lester Young, Teddy Wilson, all friends of the great Billie Holiday, and so are we. Billie was alive at a time in our world and existence when being a woman was difficult and being black was also difficult. And we can only imagine, as a black woman 100 years to go today, the kind of things that she might have encountered as far as discrimination and prejudice. But Billie was not afraid to use her voice, her singing voice and her spirit, to speak for her truths and the people that she sang to and that loved her and listened to her, their truths too. She was an outspoken woman. She had an attitude and she wasn't afraid to use it. She asked her mother in an argument once for some money, and her mom said no. And Billie penned a song from a phrase that she spoke that said, "God bless the child that's got his own." And here is that song that Billie wrote. 1, 2, 3, 4. God shall get, them that's not shall lose. So the Bible said, and it still is news. Mama may have, and Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Yes, the strong get more, while the weak ones fade. Empty pockets don't ever make the grave. God bless the child that's got his own. His own. Money you've got, lots of friends, crowding around your door. But when you're gone and spilling years, they never come around no more. Rich relations give crusts of bread and such. You can help yourself, but don't you take too much. Mama may have, and Papa he may have, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. for mayhem, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. He just don't worry about nothing, 'cause he's got his own.
Hello, everyone. Norman Polowicz Jr. here. I hope you're enjoying the show. So we talked about some amazing characters, jazz legends in their own right. We talked about Miss Lady Day, Billie Holiday. We talked about the president, Mr. President, Lester Young. We've also talked about Mr. Sparkles on the piano keys, Teddy Wilson. And the next character we're talking about, all right, it's not a person, but it's for the people. Now, it's not just a place. It is the place, all right? And it's not a thing as in Thing. I'm talking about a thing as in Thang. Y'all, I am talking about Harlem. Harlem, baby. Right here in New York City. And thanks to the awesomeness of the Great Migration and Harlem Renaissance, we had a lot of great big bands up there, which is part of the swing era, with Chick Webb on the drums, Duke Ellington on the piano, Count Basie on the sparse rhythmic piano. And we had a song that we're gonna play for y'all right now, right this very moment. You're in luck. This is Swing, Brother Swing.
1, 2, Deep rhythm captivates me, hot rhythm stimulates me. Can't help it, boy, swing it, brother, swing. Don't stop to diddle daddle, stop this foolish prattle. Come on, swing it, boy, swing it, brother, swing. Raring to go, and there ain't nobody gonna hold me down. Say, listen, boy, hurry up, send me, let's go to town. Stop this diddle daddle and your foolish prattle. Come on, swing it, boy, swing it, brother, swing.
All of you out there, please make some noise wherever you are. On drums, Norman Edwards, everybody. Bill Crow.
Yes.
Justin Poindexter. Ehud Asherie. Brianna Thomas. Tivon Pennicott. And Alphonso Horne. Before we go, I think by these stories and by this music, it's evident that Billie Holiday had a very at times troublesome life. She had a lot of blues. She had a lot of feeling, but that feeling wasn't all blues. It was joy as well. And I think it's important to realize through hearing about her friendships with Lester Young and Teddy Wilson that she did not walk that road alone. She had people that loved her and supported her. And I was wondering, Bill, could you tell us the story about the last time you heard Billie sing?
Sure. I was playing down at Birdland opposite Slim Gaylord's band, and Billie came in, sat down at one of the tables in front of the bandstand. She was dressed beautifully in a fur coat, and this is only a couple of years before she passed away. But she looked elegant, and everybody was very pleased to see her. And Slim right away made a big fuss over her, invited her up onto the stage, and would you like to sing a song, Billie? So she sang a rhythm tune, and it came off really well, and the band played nice behind her. Then she started to do a ballad, and age was creeping up on her, I'm afraid, so she was having trouble holding the long notes, that her voice would kind of quaver and fall off, and she looked very distressed about it. And about halfway through the second chorus, she just stopped. And Slim right away went over and put his arms around her and gave her a big hug, and he made up a song on the spot, Billie Holiday, Lady Day, I Love You. And then he took her back down to her table, and everything was all right. He really made it nice for her.
Thank you so much. Well, with love and friendship in mind, this is I'll Get By.
But what care I